Well, as we near the beginning of June and the beginning of Pride Month, the story of Portland legend Walter Cole, better known to many as Darcelle 15, when performing as the iconic drag queen, is now getting ready to take center stage once again.
Yeah, the musical Darcelle, That's No Lady tells the story and life of Walter and the creation of Darcelle. And for the first time since Walter's death in 2023, the show is back under the spotlight.
The renaming of the tavern to Darcelle 15.
For the first time in 6 years, Darcelle, That's No Lady returns to the stage. The musical is the story of Walter Cole's journey from his life as a military man with a wife and kids to coming out as gay in the 1960s, his 5-decade-long relationship with the love of his life, Roxy Newhart, and creating the history-making venue, Darcelle 15 Showplace in Portland's Old Town. The musical made its debut back in 2019, written and directed by one of Cole's closest friends, Triangle Productions' Don Horn. He's directing the project once again, but it's the first time the show is returning to the stage since Walter's death in 2023.
I miss Walter. I miss Darcelle, and knowing the history of who he was and what he meant to me, I felt like it was time to honor him in the way that I felt like we did before, but without him here, it feels different. So I wanted to bring it back and to tell his story so people won't forget.
Kevin Loomis and James Sheringhausen are reprising their roles as Walter and Roxy.
I did feel honored to be able to portray an icon of Portland, to reprise it. It's great, and you know you can now spend some more time mining deeper into the relationship and to the persona, and so it just gives you a little more breathing room, a little more time to flesh out this person.
You need to stay true to that person and to embody somebody as larger than life as Rock Newhart was, / Roxy. I mean, what a joy. I mean, that guy was crazy.
The show is so authentic, there are lines directly from Walter himself. In fact, when we were previewing this show for its debut back in 2019, Walter told us the story of saying goodbye to Roxy shortly before he died.
The nurses were still there, and I said, Roxy, if you go to heaven, save me a place. If you go to hell, never mind.
Our cameras were rolling at a recent rehearsal, reliving this very moment.
As I said, now if you're going to heaven, you save me a spot. And if you're not, well, just forget it.
At the show, you'll also find many of Darcelle's original pieces on display, crafted and sewn by Darcelle herself, always intent on perfecting the glam before taking it to the stage. And in much the way Darcelle crafted her iconic looks, she wove her way into Portland history. The story of Darcelle, the story of Walter Cole, is one of comedy, love, and triumph.
You can be who you believe you can be. You know, if you can look in the mirror and say, I can be. Walter did that.
There's a line in the show, you know, be who you are. You know, I did it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So, you know, believe in yourself. Choose your path. Do what's true to you.
There are 11 shows starting June 5th, running until June 22nd at the Sanctuary at Sandy Plaza. And you can get those tickets right now through the link that we have on coin.com.
Oh man, it's such a cool story. I get to see that coming back to the stage.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's so many people who love and miss Darcelle that are going to
really resonate
enjoy
with that.
seeing that. Yeah. Well, hey, it's 7:22 and coming up, Claws Out for charity.
Lake Oswego is about to come together and cook up a ton of lobster. And just ahead, we show you the mouth